as the country deals with the spread of the Zika virus, Texas A&M is giving you a chance to learn more about the threat. Wizzy Brown with the school's Agri-Life Extension Service is here to talk about today's seminar. Good morning. Thank you for coming in, because Zika has been on the minds of so many. It's been such a big concern, and we were just talking. Has there been a lot of misinformation about it?
There can be a lot of misinformation. They need to go to reliable resources like the CDC or the Department of State Health Services to actually get good information that is accurate.
All right, so talk about what you guys are going to be covering today to try to kind of clear the air. What's going on?
Sure. We're going to be talking about the history of Zika, where it came from, how it got into the United States, and we're going to talk about it also in the context of Central Texas and how it affects the people here in this area.
Yeah, well, tell me, how does it affect the people in our area?
Well, the majority of the people are actually bringing the Zika back from when they have been traveling. They're contracting it from a different location and bringing it back. But we have all of the things needed for local transmission. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and how people can protect themselves.
Well, not to give too much away, but what is that we have here that can make that transmission possible?
Well, we have people that have had Zika and they've brought it back. So we have the virus being carried in people's bloodstreams. And then we also have the mosquitoes that transmit it. So this is transmitted by Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus mosquitoes, and we have both of those in this area.
And have any of our mosquitoes been tested and found to have the Zika virus?
They cannot test the mosquitoes
to
find the virus. It has to be the people.
Has to be the people. Wow. So that's kind of scary in itself. I know the big concern too has been with pregnant women as well.
Yes, and that's what we're trying to get the information out there, because people, kind of everybody needs to help with this, and they need to put on repellent to avoid those mosquitoes biting. A lot of people that carry the Zika virus don't necessarily know that they're carrying it because they're not showing symptoms. So if everyone is protecting themselves, then those people that are pregnant that it could really, really affect can be protected as well.
Because it's basically, if a mosquito bites somebody who's infected, then that mosquito becomes,
and
then just goes from there.
Correct.
So it's that's how easy it can wind up spreading. So what can I do with my home just to try to protect it in general?
Well, we're really going to push the 4Ds. So avoiding dawn and dusk mosquito peak time hours, although the mosquitoes can bite at any time of the day. Making sure that you are going to drain water, that you're going to cover yourself with light colored clothing, long sleeve, long pants, and then wearing a repellent, which DEET works really well, but there are also other repellents too, and we will cover that in the seminar.
Well, and I know so many times it takes that first freeze to kind of get rid of the mosquitoes, at least try to, I guess, so to speak. So will that be the case? Like once that's, then we won't have to worry as much?
Unfortunately, no. We have less mosquitoes in the wintertime, but we have mosquitoes year-round here in Texas.
Of course we do. Of course, because who would want to leave Central Texas? Hey, thanks. We want to mention that the seminar is at 10 o'clock at the Agri-Life Extension office on Smith Road. We have a number you can call and you can reserve a seat. You can find that at our website at kxan.com.